All right. So 2019 YXZ1000R SS SE. Um, obviously. But anyways, purpose of this video is just to kind of show you the street legal kit that Ryco Motorsports puts out. They offer them for, I believe, most side by sides and whatnot, and probably some motorcycles too. But this is their kit. Let's see here. We've got the 3 LEDs on each side, actually mounted to the forks, and they have the little rubber straps to protect the forks. Comes with a horn. I mounted my horn just right there, pointing forward. Let's see. You got your turn signals, hazards, and horn right there. And I am not sponsored or did not get paid to install or to make this video, but just want to let you know what a Ryco kit looks like. Let's see. Turn this on. So I actually don't even have to drill holes, just use the existing clips. The existing clips that were there, and instead of using the center pin that goes in the clips, which actually look like these kind of clips, you can use the actual bulb to use as a clip. Sorry. Okay. Then let's see. Let's go back here. Then you get your lit up. It's kind of can't tell. These are actually pretty bright. But then you get your lit up license plate frame. It's kind of hard to tell, but it does light up. And then so you get your tail lights, brake lights. This does have the flash. It flashes 6 times within a second of applying the brake, and then it goes solid brake. So it's called like the strobe brake effect, which you can disable if you don't like that, but I just went with it. I don't know. So yeah, it flashes really. They do a bunch of quick flashes, and then they go solid red when you apply the brakes. And they also are the turn signals. It's pretty straightforward kit. Took me probably, I don't know, just a couple hours. You really don't have to do too much modification. It's just about, main thing is just run the wires. It's all the wires are labeled. It's really kind of a plug and play, but I mean, you do need to connect the wires in a couple spots. Obviously your power supply and whatnot, but other than that, it's a pretty good kit. I had originally bought a universal kit because I wasn't sure if I really liked having that, but you know, after using it a bit, that's kind of not even, I don't know, it's kind of not that big of a deal. Originally I thought that was a little big and bulky, but it's actually not bad, and it works out. So overall, it's a nice kit. You can spend more, you know, the more time you spend running your wires in a nice spot out of the way, the better it turns out. I mean, but you can probably just put this kit in with it in like 2 hours at the most. Not even that, if you just did a real quick sloppy job. But no, I tried to spend as much time as I could on just running it the smartest way without drilling any holes, and just making sure all the wires were zip tied securely. But it's a pretty clean kit. I like it. I don't know, it took me a while to decide on which kit to go with, but I think I made the right choice. Let's see here. I'm going to be making some more videos here soon. Just going to start dialing in the suspension and trying it out on some jumps. I've got a few jumps out here, but I also have my buddy's property that we're building a little course with some jumps in it. But overall, it's pretty. The kit, the street legal kit, is pretty painless, and you can also not use these, and actually some people are drilling 3/4 inch holes right here, and they use this bracket as the template for here, so then you get a little eyebrow effect, which is cool. But like I said, I was trying to drill as little as possible. I didn't want to, you know, just in case something down the road, I just didn't want to have a permanent thing if I didn't have to. I think the only thing I had to drill was for this, actually. And this is one thing you need to kind of do that they didn't do from the factory, is they do have a bend in this bracket. Let's see, where's it? The bend they have is this bend. It's hard to see, but you actually need to put a bend here, and I think I'm going to redo this one. But that way it tilts back a little bit more than it is tilted back. As you can see, it's kind of in a good spot. It doesn't get in the way. That's one thing I was worried about. But when I bent this, I did it with this plastic cover off. When I riveted, did the rivets to it. In the instructions, which are kind of, they say they're really complete, but they're actually kind of vague. And if you just, they don't say anything about riveting. They say that there's a 6mm bolt here, which there isn't, that they say to use, which there isn't one, so you can't use it. I think maybe in the older models there was a bolt there, and then they give you a rubber nut thing that you push into a hole, which there's no room on the other side, because on the other side of this plastic is the power steering motor. And so I decided to take this bottom piece off, this bottom piece plastic, which is actually pretty simple, and then I installed that onto the plastic, and then reinstalled the plastic, and just ran my wire behind the. This all comes apart really easy, but you don't have to take out any of your gauges or anything. But there is actually, you don't have to drill any holes. There's a flap behind you, a rubber flap behind the gauges, and you can just open, you know, push the flap open a little bit and squeeze the wire harness that comes from this brain down, this lever brain, down into the center area here, and you take this cover off. But it's you know, it's pretty, like I said, it's pretty simple. I mean, the instructions are a little confusing. You know, like one thing is saying that there isn't a 6mm bolt here, which there isn't. And if you don't bend it, it actually puts, and if you put it on the way they say to put it on, it puts it way over here, which was just not right. So, I mean, hopefully they improve that. Maybe they'll get some feedback from some people about the bracket, because I've actually seen these on a couple other vehicles in a lot better position than I had to put it at. But I didn't want to bend that bracket too much and cause the break or anything, so I just am going with this for now. So, but overall, it's a good little system. You got your horn button here, hazards, right, left. Yeah, it's pretty simple. And then you have your indicator lights that come on, and like I said, they're just the clips that hold the plastic in. So I didn't have to drill. Like I said, I didn't want to drill holes. It does come with the option to where you can drill holes somewhere and then they supply rubber grommets, but I thought this was like a cleaner look, just to use the existing holes with the clips with the centers taken out of it, and it actually does pretty good. So I will keep you updated if I have any issues with it, but it looks really good at night. And these are a lot brighter than you think, or than you can tell from the camera. But I'll be doing a lot of stuff to this. I have a windshield that's not the Yamaha windshield. I'm going with I'm gonna do next I'm putting a EMP full poly carbonated windshield in this, and I'm gonna see how that does. That's gonna be interesting. It just came in yesterday, and we'll see. It's a little, I don't know, I'll give you a video and let you know how I like about it, or what I think about it, and I'll show you what it looks like. But yeah, until then, I'm just messing with the suspension, trying to dial it in for jumping a little bit, and just doing the 20-hour break-in process, which is kind of crazy. You know, it takes a long time to get to 20 hours, but I don't know. I'm trying to do it all, get that 20 hours done within a week or so, because I want to be able to ride this thing under warranty at full throttle and high RPMs as soon as possible, especially before the warranty's up, the factory warranty, that is. And yeah, I'm going to get some new wheels and tires for it shortly also, so that will we'll see how that makes a difference. But for now, that's it.